I don't have a lot of time here, but my name is Bill Kunjay. I'm the CTO of Falcon Labs. And I'll talk to you a little bit about some recent events and some current events that's been happening in the American government. So let's see here. There's a little button. I guess I should hit it. About a month ago, there was an agreement between the DoD and the USDA that made food supply chains and the food integrity a critical national resource in a matter of national security. And so we came forward and decided that we could take one of our existing solutions, primarily based on this model here. I won't go into too much detail, but one of our existing solutions and figure out how to make that possible. So a lot of this is based on the idea that right now the government is undergoing a lot of modernization on how we verify and how we validate the data that concerns our food and our products, things that go in and out of the government and in and out of people's hands. There's big consumer demand for this, and I'll get to that in a little better. Oh, okay. Should I yell? Sorry, everyone. What needs to happen here in order to make this critical infrastructure of agriculture happen is we need to move from a procedural verification model to one that is verifiable infrastructure. And I'll try and explain some of the differences there. So most of what this involves is our current existing data that involves where food comes from, who owns it, where does it go, who touches it, and is it valid? And this is the basic three categories of data. There's details inside of here which I won't get into. The important thing to understand here is that the integrity and the validation of the data of the product itself needs to move with the product. So when you buy a piece of well, not a piece, but a piece of bread, a slice of bread. Where did it come from? And that data, that validation moves with that piece of bread. And that's really the big difference that we're talking about when we move from procedural to infrastructure verification. So how is this done? For those of us who are familiar with blockchain, this is all cryptography, and we give things an anchor. We take your data, give it an anchor, and set it in stone inside the blockchain. Along the side, the data itself, this provides authentic validation provenance for that product. So I just want to talk a little bit about how this looks in practice. We did this for wine, international wine import-export. We went to the existing ERP systems within the wineries, within the distributors, within the importers, within the exporters. We went to their existing ERP systems, said, let us integrate with your ERP. We anchored that data into the blockchain, and we came out with this verification layer. The consumer is actually able to take a bottle of wine, look at it and go, click with their phone. They know everything that ever happened to that bottle of wine before it got in their hands. These results are measurable. We had some metrics on this if you want to look at them. How fast you can do a validation, how many validations are taking place, how many validations are authentic, how many bottles of wine aren't authentic. This is all measurable. So why do we need to do this now? Well, this goes back to what I said at the beginning of the presentation. This is coming. The government is demanding that we do this. There is consumer demand for this. People want to know organic means organic, and so how do they know this is how? You don't need to boil the ocean. There's a practical path forward here. And that involves establishing a pilot based on a subset of the records that you want to authenticate, basic design principles, and then measure the results. My name's Bill Kunje. I'm the CTO of Falcon Labs. Thank you for your time.